Okay, today's ice comparison vehicle 2025 Nissan Titan XD Platinum Reserve all-wheel drive. 17 miles per gallon, 26-gallon tank. Comparison trip is the Domain, 98 miles, 18 kilowatt hours used. Cost of energy was about $1.98. And we used about 5.2 miles per kilowatt hour. Premium unleaded cost today for today, $3.10. Trip cost in terms of gas price, 63%. All right, cost of energy range, 17 miles per gallon times 63%, 11 miles. It was actually just under that, and I rounded it up to 11, make it easy. Making it to Miller's Auto Supply over there in East Jonestown. Range comparison, 98 miles divided by 17. It would take 5.7 gallons of gas to move this truck 98 miles. Okay, 5.7 times 310, $17.67. Just to drive 100 miles, almost 18 bucks. 1767 divided by 0.11, 160 kilowatt hours. 160 times 5, 800 miles. Yeah, Big Ray 1 can make this trip about 8 times for the cost of one trip in the Titan. Okay, so I hear some of you, yes, but I can go far. Okay, 26-gallon tank, that's 26-gallon tank, 17 miles per gallon, 442 miles, pretty decent. Okay, about 11 trips to Walmart for me. 26 times 310, it will cost you $80.60. 80 bucks. Okay, take that 8060, divide by 0.11, gives me 732 kilowatt hours. 732 times 5, 3,660 miles. About 91 trips to Walmart, or about 3 months of driving for me. Now, I don't know. Well, if you're driving 1,000 miles per month, you're almost up to half a month, maybe. Okay. The car cost was about $6,000 for this Platinum Reserve. All right, time for a little table. Energy cost per mile, 18 cents for that Titan. 2 cents for that Model 3 rear-wheel drive long range. Range on one fill-up for the Titan, 442 miles. For the Model 3, 363 miles. Cost per fill-up, yeah, $80.60 for that Titan. That is regular, using the recommended premium fuel. I've heard some people say, well, you use regular. Well, you might check with your dealership to see what they have to say. I assume that because it probably has turbos, it probably needs the premium to stay lit. But what do I know? Okay, Model 3, $8.80. Wow, that Titan costs 10 times as much to fill up, or about. That's not quite fair, is it? But it's in that range. Okay, the weight, hey, it's what they call a light duty truck, right? It's a half-ton truck. Although half-ton trucks aren't half-ton anymore, are they? Anyway, the weight for this truck, 6,688 pounds. Yes, the Model 3 is only 3,582. And if you've been paying attention to such things, and if you're watching this, you probably know something about EVs. You know something about EVs in Texas. Yes. Actually, they're doing the same thing in the US Congress, right? It's like, oh, EVs are so heavy. And that's part of the reason for highlighting this. 6,000 pounds versus 3,000? Yeah, I think you have your numbers backwards, guys. Okay, seats, 5 seats, obviously. When I looked up cargo space, it's you can put a lot of stuff in the bed. Okay, Yes, I would not really expect to be able to store anything in the cab. I mean, if you're using all 5 seats in the cab, you don't really have any luggage space. Although I'm sure you could put some stuff under the seat, something like that. Who knows? Okay, but the Nissan answer was you can put it in the bed. Okay, versus the 21 cubic feet and the Model 3. I didn't even mess with the ADAS stuff. If I remember right, the other Nissan I looked at had Pro Pilot. Whatever, it's the same deal here. Gas tax equivalent. All right, so this Titan, getting that 17 miles per gallon, they pay $117 per year, assuming they're driving 10,000 miles. Okay, EV pays $200 a year, flat rate. Because what? Oh, that Model 3 is 3 times heavier than that Titan pickup. Yes, try to figure out that math. I don't know. In addition, $400 when you apply for a title. Yeah, welcome to taxes. Okay, retail cost $66,000 for that Titan Premium Platinum or Platinum Reserve. Sorry, as opposed to $42,000 for the Model 3 rear-wheel drive long range. Okay, this is the one that got me. Now I'm saying this is 2025. I got bad news for you. If you're looking forward to the 2025, they've apparently stopped production. But the plant manufacturer was Canton, Mississippi. And so they're changing over that plant to produce EVs. Wait, this is Nissan. What, they have Arias and Leafs. I guess they're trying to bring them into the US. Okay, that must be it. So I think at this time, at least at the time I looked it up, they didn't say they were discontinuing the Titan. They just said we don't have them in this plant anymore. Okay, the Model 3, made in Fremont. Number 21 most American-made car in 2024, and that was some kind of workforce calculation change they made. In 2023, it was number 2 behind the Model Y. Most American-made car. Okay, you can't buy a more American-made car than the Model Y, I should say, right? Okay, 0 to 60 times, 7.4 seconds. For that Model 3 with just rear-wheel drive, 4.6 seconds. Yeah. All right, so here's the good news. In your crash test safety, it was mostly green marks. Pretty impressive, actually. There was a few yellows. And on one of the tests, there was a yellow unstructured safety cage, indicating you may not want to roll this vehicle over in an accident. But surprisingly good marks compared to other cars we've looked at. Okay, so I've already mentioned it, but there's a gotcha in here. Apparently they're not, I don't know you can get a 2025 Nissan Titan at this time. They were being made in the plant in Mississippi, and they're switching that plant over for other purposes, for EVs, for what they said. So maybe, I guess they'd have to find a different plant for the Titan. I didn't go look at the Armada. Where's the Armada? It wasn't Mississippi, was it? I don't remember. Okay, so there's that part. It's surprisingly safe for a pickup, right? Most pickups don't do well. And those big SUV things that are basically just trucks. Okay, and they usually don't do all that well in the crash safety test, and this one did. So if you're looking for that, there's that part. It does have a V8 in it, okay? It doesn't have the V6 that the Armada had. And yet they both make 17 miles per gallon. It's kind of weird, huh? Okay, whatever. Is there anything else to say about this? The using of premium fuel pricing is based upon the manufacturer's recommendations. Okay, and they said 91, not 87. So I don't know. I mean, there was somebody comment on that, and I'm not going to argue. Yes, Oh, so the other thing I heard was, well, you can get, yes, you can buy a Titan XD for 55, I think. Okay. So, I mean, that's possible. I'm not presenting you the best deal that you get on Titan. No. I'm just comparing to what you could get, what the Tesla would do. Okay. And for those of you wondering if you made it this far, yes, I did go back and look at the Model 3 test results. Yes, very good. Top of the pick, actually. I think it was the top safety pick in its group, which is luxury sedans. Anyway, onward upwards, charge.